Today I'm reviewing the Skytech Gaming Archangel desktop with the Intel i5-14400F and RTX 5060. If you want to check current pricing or availability, it's linked below. I've been using this system in everyday gaming sessions, light productivity work, and multitasking with background apps running, not just running synthetic benchmarks. These impressions come from real use, with games, chats, browsers, and typical desktop work active at the same time. Let's set expectations clearly. This is not a flagship enthusiast rig built around the highest-end GPU and CPU available. It isn't meant to push 4K max settings in the most demanding titles without trade-offs. What it is designed for is strong 1080p gaming and capable 1440p performance, plus straightforward usability out of the box. In practical gaming use, pairing the RTX 5060 with the i5-14400F feels balanced. Competitive titles like Valorant, CS2, Fortnite, and Apex run smoothly at high settings, with frame rates that feel responsive rather than spiky. In more demanding AAA games, high settings at 1080p are realistic, and dialing a setting or two back at 1440p keeps performance comfortable. It rarely surprises negatively, but it also won't deliver ultra-high, 4K performance without compromise. That's typical for this tier. The Intel i5-14400F serves the GPU well. In general use in gaming, it doesn't present bottlenecks in the scenarios I tested. Switching between Chrome tabs, Discord, and a game felt natural, without stuttering or noticeable slowdown. Thermals and noise are practical, not dramatic. Under sustained gaming loads, case airflow and the cooling solution kept temperatures in a normal range for this class. Fan noise under load is noticeable but steady. It doesn't fluctuate wildly or draw attention away from the experience. During lighter tasks, the system stays calm and unobtrusive. The 32GB of DDR4 RAM at 3200 MHz is more than what most gaming setups need today. It handles multitasking with room to spare. For gaming with a few background apps open, you're unlikely to run into memory limits quickly. It gives the system some future headroom without adding unnecessary pressure to upgrade soon. The 1TB NVMe SSD proved practical as well. The system boots quickly, games load fast, and there's ample space for a sizable game library. If you build a very large collection of AAA titles, you might use external or additional storage later, but the included capacity works well to start. Build quality feels solid for a pre-built in this category. Setup was straightforward from the moment I unpacked it, and the included Wi-Fi support is convenient if you're not using Ethernet. Where this system sits in the broader landscape is worth noting. If you're comparing this to custom-built systems, you may find slightly better performance per dollar by hand-picking parts. That's often true in this mid-range market. If you're comparing it to laptops in the same performance bracket, the desktop tends to avoid heat and power constraints that laptops face. You get more consistent performance over time. This system makes sense for buyers who want capable 1080p and reasonable 1440p gaming, prefer a ready-to-run desktop with minimal setup, don't want to build from scratch, value quiet, stable performance over top-end specs. One trade-off to acknowledge: it's not specialized for heavy content creation. If your goal is frequent video editing, 3D rendering, or workstation-level tasks, you may want something with a stronger CPU or dedicated workstation features. Here's the bottom line. For its segment, the Skytech Gaming Archangel delivers a balanced, practical experience. It's solid for mainstream gaming and everyday use, with thoughtful memory and storage that remove common bottlenecks. If your goals align with sensible 1080p/1440p performance without chasing extreme benchmarks, it's a reasonable choice. Check current pricing below and evaluate it against your needs.